Hi, it's Chris Ross for Fight Up TV. I'm joined by Ryan Martin. How's things?
Things are good. Things are really good. I'm ready for Saturday night. Scotland's been good to me so far.
You glad to be in Scotland?
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Guys, I know obviously, initially when you started talking, a couple of interviews, prior, you kind of, hopefully make this fight in the States, but, we have to come a long way. Yeah. The weather's cold. How are you kind of adjusting to that?
The weather's actually similar to Big Bear. So, I'm not a big fan of the cold weather. That's why I live in Los Angeles. It is what it is. I have to deal with it.
And what's it like training at Big Bear? Obviously, you got some huge fighters around you.
Training there is great. It's great. Being around those guys, it gets you ready mentally and physically, and just being in that solitude up there. Being around Abel and the way he does things, it's been great for me.
Do you think it's important to be around those sort of characters, like Golovkin, in terms of yourself looking to really now kick on, push on, operate at world level? Is it important to be around those?
I think it's important because you see what they go through. G works just as hard as anybody else. You would never think that he's who he is because he pushes himself every day. He pushes everybody around him. Just to train alongside him, you have to work very, very hard.
And in terms of obviously your opponents on Saturday, Josh Taylor, would you say this is the toughest opponent you faced?
Yes. He's a good all-around fighter, as am I, and I'm very confident in my skill set to match up very well with his.
Would it be fair to say that he's fought tougher opponents than what you fought?
Yeah, you can say that. Pistol, what's the... 35, yeah, Vasquez, but they was all
Harder Davis as well.
They was all not American though.
Correct.
Not American.
And you think kind of your style will be something that he's never come across?
My style is a lot different from all theirs. I'm faster. I'm bigger. People think I'm coming up from 35 pounds. I'm gonna be smaller. I'm actually very strong at 140.
I was speaking to Joe Gallagher in the week actually, and I asked him about this fight and particularly about yourself, and he sort of reckoned it to when Terence Crawford came over to Scotland and fought Ricky Burns. Bit of not an unknown, but a prospect at the time.
Yeah.
Kind of a little bit similar in terms of the demeanour of yourself, and he's kind of come over with something to prove. And he thinks you've kind of got that.
Definitely.
You've got that in the locker to get the win.
I have a lot to prove, and I'm just going there and do my job, do what I do very well. You're gonna see a very, very sharp, focused Ryan Martin Saturday night to get the job done.
And the world title's obviously on the line as well. Massive incentive. The titles are there to be won, and it's really almost now a fast track to sort of operating at that world level.
Yes, this is the fast track to the top, and this is what I think everybody in the sport of boxing what we fight for. The big fights to get to the top, and this is what I want.
And what about the Scottish atmosphere? Obviously, he's going to have the home crowd behind him. It's a huge event on Saturday. Is it probably going to be the biggest crowd that you've fought in front of, or the most hostile maybe?
Probably not the biggest crowd I fought in, probably the most hostile, but I'm prepared for it 100%. I had months prepared for this. I'm definitely ready.
Well, listen, Ryan Martin, it's good to have you over, and good speaking to Fight Up TV. Good luck on Saturday. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Cheers, good man. Thanks.
Thank you.